Alright guys, well, so it's been quite a while actually since we've gone out and camped any, and there's a few reasons for that. But today we're getting ready to head out, and we're headed to Standing Stone State Park, which is just up the road from us a little ways, near Livingston, Tennessee. So we are going to head out to the state park and do some camping, but it's still pretty early on in the spring, so it's a little bit cooler than I would like to do with now 2 kids. So we're going to be going in this. Camping was a big part of growing up, and my parents recently bought a RV to take grandkids on camping trips, but since it was going to be cooler this weekend, we decided if we would borrow it on our trip to Standing Stone. You ready to go camping? You've gotten so big. Oh, you ready to go? Come on, let's go get stamped. Let's go get stamped. One of the reasons we love the state park so much is because we get to spend quality time with each other and my family, and it's just a really special time to get to relax and walk away from life for just a little bit and enjoy the beauty of creation in Tennessee. Alright, we made it. It's time to go find our campground. After a mild debacle with a hot water heater, we are good to go, and we're going to start setting up. Tomorrow we'll probably head out and try to walk back up towards the office and go through that and try to keep this kid from burning something down.
Oh my goodness.
Standing Stone's campground was fairly open, well maintained, and clean. There weren't that many people there the weekend that we showed up, but they started coming in towards the end of the weekend. They have multiple bathhouses as well as outdoor ping pong and recreation areas. Alright, so we're finally set up. We got a little fire going this evening, and I think tomorrow we're going to walk up to the park office and see if we can't find a couple of brochures about Standing Stone. Maybe figure out what else we're going to do tomorrow. The weather looks kind of poor, so we may be stuck in the camper just playing some games, doing a little coloring, but hopefully we can get out and go exploring. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You ready to go on a walk? You little brother?
Yeah.
Do you sleep good last night?
Yeah.
Yes. How about you, big fella? This is... We loaded up in the stroller and headed out towards the park after breakfast, and on the way we realized that there was a walking trail that was paved going from the campground all the way to the park office, which made it really nice. We got some beautiful views off the top of the ridge looking down on the lake below, as well as a view of some of the architecture from the CCC organization that was here in the 30s, which is why Standing Stone is here today. The park staff was incredibly friendly at letting us know some of the options for us with small kids, as well as showing us the interactive displays like their taxidermy section and the reptiles that they had there in the office as well. We had to stop and pick up one of the classic souvenirs we buy, which are the mugs that the state parks produce, as well as get a cold drink out of their antique soda fountain. For those that might be less inclined to camp at the campground, there's also the option of cabins at Standing Stone State Park, and there are a variety of sizes of these cabins, ranging from couples to whole families and multi-family cabins. There's also a conference room, which makes Standing Stone State Park a great destination for businesses and churches that are looking to do conferences or revivals. Doing that here will allow the backdrop and beauty of Standing Stone to accent the meetings that you're having. Once we finally got back to the camper, it started to rain, so we ended up just staying inside and playing some games and enjoying some time together as a family while the storm rolled past that day. Even though it was still raining a little bit, I decided to go ahead and try to smoke a pork tenderloin. I'd never done one and it turned out fabulous, so make sure you look for the video here in the next few weeks on this recipe. It was our last night in the campground. It was a little bit sad that it was raining and we couldn't have a campfire, but we ended up just staying in the cabin and enjoying a little bit of time together as family. And it really was a sweet memory, and I look forward so much to doing this again with our kids, especially as they start to get a little bit older. The next morning we drove down to the dam created by the CCC. It is a beautiful spot and incredibly serene, and I highly recommend, if you're planning on going to Standing Stone, spend some time here enjoying the beauty of this area. Alright guys, well hopefully you've enjoyed our quick trip out here to Standing Stone. Unfortunately the weather did sort of require us to just stay inside of the camper for a while, but we had a good time and I was able to get some schoolwork done and do some other things here in the camper, and then we also got to get out and visit the offices and look at the cabins and all of the other stuff we've done. I'm glad we got to come down here and wrap it up at the waterfall today. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time. You'll say bye-bye, Nuggie?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.